one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Welcome, everybody. Price's capacity to live up to expectations may decide this.
No, without a doubt, he is a key player, and the winner of this series may be determined by how well he plays, one way or the other.
Drop of the puck. It's Boston taking on Montreal, and that's been said a lot of times, Bill.
Gary, the original six is part of it, but year after year, they just keep going nose to nose every game.
Good pass, cross ice. There's the shot. Good play. That's a good goaltender move right there. Gary Price, former CHL goaltender of the year in the Canadian Major Junior League.
Gary, the bigger the stage, the better Gary Price seems to play. I mean, he really is a clutch performer, and his focus is second to none.
The Bruins, they win that faceoff in that attack zone. Gianta. In the zone in the corner. Got to get out of the zone. There's a little scrum going for you along the boards. A penalty coming up. We're going to get a delay on this one. To Horton. Goalie's out. We'll get the extra player on the ice. The Canadiens drawn the penalty. This is going to be 2 minutes for holding.
Well, he earned this one. I mean, it looked like he wanted to be dance partners. That's holding.
The Bruins power play unit making their way out onto the ice. Here's a chance for a goal that would give them a lead with especially... Oh, what a shot! Scores! Power play goal! That puck to the back of the net on a good, quick snapshot.
I don't know how you cover all of that 4x6 opening, and this goalie, I think, is asking himself the same question. You want to follow up with that early goal with another one, especially on home ice here, and really get this crowd roaring. Boychuk. Up the wing to Pacioretty. Moves that one on his own stick. You want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone. He does. Looking out front for someone to go to. Offensive zone pass. Rest coverage. That'll give us a draw. How about the player who seemingly has come into his own with the Bruins, Zdeno Chara? Gary, I think he's just so big that to a lot of people he looked awkward. If you watch him closely, you'll recognize the greatness almost immediately.
Good face-off win in their own end. To Bergeron. There's an offensive opportunity off the pad. Good possession right there along the point. Good pass up the wing. That shot comes in close. Chara. Good pass off that wing, goes to Sagan. To Chara. Good return pass. Chance. Galchenyuk. Digging for the puck. Has control. Width of the ice to Payet. Wrist shot on net. Pass back to the point. Got all of that. Connects on that one up the wing. Lucic. They try and dig that out. It's up against the wall. Good poke check to Pacioretty. He'll bring this one on the stick up off the wall. Big time shot. Nice glove save and a shot that came in a good opportunity. Takes it from down low to Subban. Hard shot. Score! And we're back even on that goal. Subban's slap shot comes from the point, and he got all of that one.
Gary, something went really wrong here. He flashed leather going for the highlight reel save and came up empty.
Chara to Seidenberg. Just a little soft touch to the other side. To Eller. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. You get them lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. Dangerous territory to Seidenberg. To Campbell. And that's going to be controlled along that. Chance scores! Shot taken and a goal scored. That's a pretty goal.
And Gary, you got to like this goalie's attitude. I mean, he was not going to be denied. It took this play to beat him.
The Bruins goal is going to put them up by 1 and time running out here in the first.
Not going to be enough to win the game, but at least it's something to build on.
Ference. Here's the offensive chance now as they move it in. That is well wide of the net. He misfired on that one. Sent in, feathered along the far side boards. Rips that. Good glove save. That shooter had a chance. McQuaid's focus on the ice right now when he's got that puck is gone.
It's bad, and his focus might end up being watching the game from the bench.
And the first period's going to be coming to a close shortly. To Krejci. To Lucic. He'll lug that in. That's a chance to score, and it goes wide.
Yeah, the sniper might have scored on that one.
Tremendous hit.
Well, power forward is exactly what Milan Lucic is, and that's the kind of game that he plays. 6'4", 220 pounds. You will pay a price against him.
First 20 minutes brought us some offense. We'll see if that continues. 2-1 after 1. So this game, at least to this point, being decided by dominance in one area.
Yeah, no kidding. And it's the hitting game. I mean, one team is doing the bruising and the other team is preparing for ice packs.
A big late goal. Those are backbreakers. And right now it's the difference as we head into this break. The draw for period number 2. Carries that on the wing and into the neutral zone to Sagan. To Chara on the blue line, gets rid of that thing, snags it. To Markov. That one's going to stop on the offside. Marchand's deflection. That's a great shot. And generally that's going to be a goal, Bill, but somehow that save was made. Under 3 minutes gone in the second. Bruins lead by just 1. There's a neutral zone face-off win. Found some room in the offensive corner as he went wide with that dump. To Diaz. No puck on that one as he knocked it away. Good poke check. That's a long pass across rink wide to Giunta. The Canadian skaters seem to be insistent on wanting to create chances in that slot, but it's not happening.
I am unimpressed. Listen, if the coach doesn't adjust, then the players have to, but nobody is.
Face off coming up. That whistles for the offside. Nathan Horton is a power forward, and Bill, he's putting up some points.
Yeah, 6'2", 205 pounds, still growing, and what a shot he's got.
The Bruins win the faceoff on that neutral zone draw. Good long dump that time to the far end. Big battle. To Moen. Emelin. Change up the forwards on the ice as that's dumped into the offensive zone. To Payet. 2-on-2 the other way. There's a wrist shot. Stick save and a beauty. Trying to clear. He wanted to clear that up ice, but his own teammate got in the way. On that pass, right on the money to Seguin. Chance from in tight. There's a chance gone by the boards. Redirected that with a tip and misses wide. To Pacioretty. To Desharnais. There he goes, the arm, a delayed whistle. Arm is up. There'll be a whistle. He's heading to the bench now for the extra attacker. The Bruins penalty. This is a double minor. Put 4 up. Let's see whether or not they can kill this off.
And this is in the rule book. It's a double minor. Not as bad as a major, but it's worse than just a deuce.
The Bruins penalty killing unit making their way out onto the ice. First time we've seen them on the ice in this game. Has the loose puck. Big scrum along the wall trying to get control of this one. Up the wing he comes. Good pass. To Bouillon. To Giunta. Quick release from the point. Nice save with the pad. Takes the shot right off the post. Never got a piece of that, and it still didn't go in. Power play opportunity. Let's see what they can do as they organize. Moves that up ice in a hurry. Opportunity on that move. He's got that one on the stick. That was just waddling around for a minute. Good save that time. He denied any room to move. And he clears. He'll carry that one to center. Boston skater back out on the ice. That was a long power play chance, and they killed it off. Good job. Looking to control it along the boards. There's one diagonally into the corner. Not a lot on it. To Desharnais. To Dumas. Puck loose. Picks it up. Count that up as a save. Got that one off the blocker. Goes to center ice to Seidenberg. And with that whistle, an offside faceoff coming up. Eller snapshot. That's a good one. I mean, he got all he wanted out of that. Unfortunately, the post got all of it. Closing in on the end of this second period. Boston's last goal scored is the one that's given them the lead, and that was back in the first. Across the ice. Well, he wants to pass this. To Georges. To Giunta. To Plekanec. We'll get a face-off here in the offside. Thomas Plekanec has shown, even though he's not particularly big, he's not afraid of the physical play.
No, and he can dish. He led the Hamilton Bulldogs of the American Hockey League with 44 assists and 66 points in 2004.
To Emelin. Nice soft dump to the other side. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. At the point. To Bouillon. To Doug Eve. Cross ice dump. Good play to hold that in the zone. Takes a shot. Snatched that one. Nice glove save. Price's coverage of the puck will draw the whistle, but oh, here we go.
Ooh, this is getting hard to watch.
Unbelievable punch.
And it landed. This is a knockout. Boy, what a surprise.
You just can't put on this kind of aggressive play after the whistle. And when you do, it's a fight almost 100% of the time, Bill.
So you got to know he's thinking it was a bad idea to start this fight. I mean, he is down. He is out. and he is hurt.
The Canadiens fight when they've got a hope is just a kind of thump in the back for them that may get them over the hump in this game.
Well, there's no question he answered the bell on this one. Now he needs some help to get this game tied.
Expected a tight game, and after 2 periods of play, that's exactly what we've got. 2-1 at the end of 2. What a one-sided period of physical play.
And that's a formula for losing games if you're the team that's getting hit.
Eller's opportunity to get this game tied just missed. We have a 1-goal game as we go to the break. Face-off, 3rd period underway. Center ice on the wing with the puck. To Markov. To Subban. With play stopped here. That's going to be icing whistle. Desharnais' efforts in the face-off dot just have not worked tonight, and as a result, his team is struggling. Long shot, but he got rid of it in a hurry. The Canadiens' geographical search for a spot to shoot from. Well, they found it. It's right outside that slot area.
It's really confusing because if you're keeping teams to the outside, you're not supposed to be giving them scoring chances. Nothing's going right defensively for these guys.
That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. Seidenberg pokes that away. Under pressure to Chara. To Seidenberg. To Payet. That ends the scoring threat to Giunta. Oh, there's a shot in goal scoring area. Kick save and a good scoring opportunity. Dumps that one in. They'll get a line change here. He'll move it himself. Takes that shot from a long way out, but got it off quickly. To Georges. Deference. Center ice to Bergeron. Dangerous pass to Gallagher. Pass right on the money from the wing to Plekanec. Finds a way to rush that shot from the point. The Bruins win the faceoff to Lucic. Rister.
Boy, the only thing that would have been better for this shooter after struggling to gain possession for the puck was to hit the twine. Good save by the goalie.
Puck control now off the draw in their own zone. Good play to move that puck up the wing side. Lets it rip. That one knocked away off the post. Turnover. Horton's hurt, but he's still going to play.
He's part junkyard dog, Gary. You got to like that.
To Horton. To McQuaid. Sends it back to Krejci. Wants to try and create it off his own stick into the zone. To Thornton. To Krejci. 2-on-2 the other way. Wrist shot. Big time save with a stick. There's the shot. Big time chance again, and he makes the save. He won't get a save, but I'll tell you, he's mighty happy his best friend was standing there next to him. Saw that all the way. Glove save. And he scores! And that's 2 unanswered goals. Krejci's shot will find its way in, not to be denied.
And Gary, this goalie would have to have superhuman reflexes to stop that low to the stick side shot.
Boston's goal may be the one that ends this game.
I think it should be, unless they decide to implode.
To Georges. Marchand. Here's the dump to the opposite side. He's got pressure. Pokes it away. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. To Desharnais. To Diaz. Oh, what a shot. To Peverley. Big smash shot. Wide on that chance.
It's a fine line.
Boy, what a battle to get control of that puck. Trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. He'll hang on to that puck. He wants a whistle here. Peverley's chance, Bill. They don't get much better than that. I mean, he got himself right where he wanted to be for that shot. He just couldn't put it home.
Sometimes when you stand there, it's the best policy because the puck will just come to you.
Krejci gets the opportunity for maybe a game-winning draw right here. The Bruins offense goes to work as they win the draw in the attack zone. Shot, pad save, nice effort. Up the wing with it at center ice. Gets down low. Oh, did he miss that shot badly? I mean, you got to get some part of the net on that, and he wasn't even close. Rast's effort here is to cover that puck up, and he does. We'll get a face-off. Subban's got that wind up. He took a great shot. He got all of it. He'll take that every time. Trouble is, the goaltender made an even better play in front of that puck. Desharnais' face-offs tonight, the results are not good.
Gary, he's still looking for a friendly zone to win face-offs in, and he can't find one.
Empty net chance. He shoots, he scores! And there's the empty net goal. Seidenberg's goal may have been an empty net, but not necessarily all that easy.
No, listen, you know that somebody's going to try to get in the way. You know that it's a long way off, and you've got 6 feet of ice to hit if you shoot it low.
Beaulieu. Puck under control at the point. Pads, knock it away. Arm up. We've got a penalty coming. Delayed call. Let's see what this is. There's an offensive opportunity. He scores! And that puts a little salt in the wound. Another goal late here in the third period.
Not much of an opening is required for Milan Lucic. Boy, in the slot, he is one of the most accurate shooters in the game.
Off that face-off, tied up to D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. Puts that one away. We finish this one, put it in the record books. Boston's won it, and as a result, they take a series edge 1-0. There were some magnificent plays in this game. Let's take a look back at some of them. That's it. Thanks, everybody. We'll look for your next game. I'm Gary Thorne on behalf of Bill Clement. Thanks for playing.